Before I get into this video, I'd like to let everyone know that I've been trying to branch out with some game reviews recently. Unfortunately, as with most attempts to branch out, not many people have watched them, so I'll be linking them in the description below. I'd highly recommend you check them out. It really does suck how much YouTube punishes you for even daring to branch out. It's blatantly obvious YouTube's algorithm is geared toward channels who stick to a strict formula and never branch out. Which brings me to the subject of today's video. Top 10 channels. What really is there to say about this genre of YouTube video anymore? Literally every subject on Earth has a top 10 made out of it, to the point where people are making countdown videos on backpacks.
Backpack, backpack, on the backpack loaded up with things and knickknacks too.
Toilet paper, owls, backpacks, you name it. There's a top 10 of it. So why do people keep making them? Unfortunately, millions of uninformed and impressionable people are fooled into thinking these videos will be worth a damn thanks to the ridiculous levels of clickbait. So for today's episode of Bad YouTubers, we'll be diving into the deepest depths of top 10s. And yes, I know that some of these channels make top 5s or 15s or whatever number they feel personally attached to, but for the sake of my sanity, I'll be lumping them all into the top 10 category because the term countdown is a lot less catchy than top 10s. But without further ado, let's tear into our first subject. First up is Top 10 Trends. The video on their front page is a Fortnite animation of all things, but that doesn't really matter. Now this channel... oh my god. Top 10 bathrooms? Do I even have to?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Top 10 Trends. What's that? What is that? What am I knocking against? Oh, it's the bottom of the barrel. 10 insane bathrooms you won't believe?
You know, being self-aware that your video is shit doesn't excuse the fact that your video is shit. Quite literally. Also, is that the I hate everything theme in the background? Ugh, god do I hate Mars bars. If there's anything to say about this channel, well, it sure is a top 10 channel, with Fortnite videos that are way more popular than their countdown videos. But the most notable thing about this channel is that I can't stand their narrator.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Top 10 Trends. Transformers, robots in real life. Technology is improving rapidly, and as it improves, we get some cool to go along with all the useful stuff.
Because he embodies everything about bad narrators. He tries way too hard to be funny, comes across as overly snarky, and is voiced by a fat, dumb American as opposed to a smooth, posh British accent.
The Swiss Army bathroom functions just like the knife. It has a central vertebrae and features that swivel out from the central vertebrae column.
At least Watch Mojo is a good alternative to sleep medicine. This channel is like a substitute teacher that tries his hardest to make everyone laugh, but just makes the entire class hate him. But it's still better than what's to come. Introducing Funny Life, a channel that isn't just devoid of funny, but is also devoid of life too, and it will make you want to end your life with just how bad it is. The thing about top 10 channels is that most of them have a narrator. They at least try to have some sort of personality to them, and even the lamest top 10 channels at least have somewhat decent production values. But this channel has none of that. A very good example of this is a video known as 15 plus things that are bigger than you always thought. The video's production values are barely better than a 2007 slideshow, and it's all set to generic ukulele music in the background. And no, replacing it with death metal doesn't make it any better. And the worst thing is that this video has nearly 2 million views, despite such awful production values. I could excuse that if it was still 2007, but we have simply progressed past those days. And if that wasn't bad enough, the rest of their content makes it clear this is targeted towards Facebook moms. Content this lazy does not deserve these levels of views. If this was on Facebook, I could excuse it. But here, it feels very out of place. I'd go as far to say this channel is worse than Top List Provider. At least it was funny seeing them make a top 10 on toilet paper brands. This channel is awful in every single way, and I'd encourage you to avoid it at all costs. And finally, we have a channel you probably saw coming. An infamous countdown channel who has earned its place in meme history. That's right, we're talking about top 15s.
The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus.
Yes, I'm actually going there. Believe it or not, there is more to this channel than nasty feet up in yo lettuce. Because once you strip away all the memes, this channel is pretty much guilty of almost everything I can't stand about countdown videos. The bored delivery, which at this point I think he might be doing on purpose.
Number 15, Tyler Hadley. This photo just looks like two buddies at a party, trying to look hard. In fact, it is two friends at a party thrown by Tyler Hadley.
The complete lack of diversity of subjects in his video lineup. Almost every one of his more recent videos are about spooky, scary skeletons. And overall, what you are left with is a very, very boring channel. And unfortunately, this is something most top 10 channels suffer from. We've simply run out of things to make top 10s on, and now top 10 lists are no longer an art form, but a product instead. Rarely are these videos made for the art in this day and age of YouTube. I can't begin to tell you how many top 10 channels I've seen that are resorting to bottom-of-the-barrel clickbait just to get views. So may I just ask the entirety of the YouTube population to stop making top 10 lists? At this point, uploading a top 10 list to YouTube is like trying to stuff a moldy, rotten mattress into a dumpster that is simultaneously on fire and full of trash. Top 10 lists have had their moments, but with every subject matter having been explored at this point, there really is no purpose to these videos anymore besides making money from god-awful clickbait. We need more channels that aren't afraid to branch out and make more than just the same video over and over again. We need something revolutionary, something that will inspire an entire generation of future YouTube channels.